Yeah, Rajeshwari.
One thing I liked here, Padma ma'am and Pinaki sir and other ladies, that some of the time we must put our work first, some of the time we must put the children first. Miss, we must think in a strategic way, and no need to become our first critic. What happens when we are doing the office work or school work or anything and unable to take care of the family? We feel self-sabotage, or we feel guilty that I have not played my role efficiently. So that earlier I was feeling like that, but by reading these all such inspirational book, I feel that no need to feel that I have not done or played my part. It may happen that today my work was very important, so I have not taken care of the family, but it's not like that in another days or on other days I will not be able to take care of my family. So that's I wanted to say. And one more thing, I just noticed in the book that as the successful women have said that who is best, male or the female? It's not like that. Both are very important for the society. Both play a very major role in taking care of the family or in taking care of the society. Because in any organization where male and female both works, what I feel, there is a little disturbance in my area. I hope it's creating any problem.
Absolutely
No, no,
not.
no. Go ahead.
So what I feel that wherever you have seen, if the male and female both are there, that environment is very livelihood. What I feel in my school, as male are also there, female are also there. So in their free time, or when we have very any major function or that, we both come together to help each other and make that program more fruitful. So what I feel that both are required in school also. When I was having a seminar, we were having continuous 3 day seminar. In the last day of the seminar, I told this thing only, that both are the strong pillar of the society, whether it's men or whether it's female. If they will not come together, we can't make a developed society or a developed family or a developed country. As you know, the beginning of a family start with the mother and the father. Mother is also required, father is also required. If in that family, if one is not there, the child feel that that I needed. Suppose there is a woman who lost her husband. The child, if she is bringing very efficiently also, but somewhere that child demands कि मम्मी मेरे पापा अगर होते तो कैसा होता, वो फ्रेंड के पापा हैं, वो पीटीएम में आते हैं. So it's happened that both are needed. No one can say that I am very good, the female are very good, or the male are good. So both are required, what I feel. And one more thing, there will be differences in the male and women. If I was reading a book, 10 Rules of Brain. In that book, it is written that mind of the female and the mind of the male both are constructed in a different way. Even two ladies are not having the same brain. Even the twins are not having the same brain. So how we can think that what I am feeling, or what is my thought process will be same with the Padma ma'am or with the Pinaki ma'am or the ladies who are there. We are unique. As we say, we are unique. Really, we are unique. Our thumb impression is not same with other. So male and female both will be different. There will be differences, but we can stand together to make our society, to make our family strong. So that's what I felt and wanted to share. Thank you so much.
Yeah, very interesting. So what are you doing for creating your mastermind group?
Me. So as you know, me and Padma have started. Anjali is highly interested, and we are really we need you also, Pinaki sir. It's not like that only ladies will be there. So many people. You have taken the initiative. You have shared the link that I will be doing, and very soon for our own group, I will be talking to ma'am personally. that let's whatever the chapter we have read, let's make some presentation on that day, so that what we are reading, what we have understood till now, let's do the presentation. Half of the book we have completed, Padma ma'am. So I will be connecting with you personally.
Yeah, yeah. I'm waiting. Thanks. And this chapter I could resonate more with a lot of uh, inputs that I received from Pinaki. Uh, I could connect to this here with this mastermind group, and talking about a group and how they come together with a shared purpose to support. This is inspiring and challenging each other to achieve their goals. And yes, this is a wonderful, like, you would like to continue, you can, then I will, Rajeshwari, you can continue, and then I will give you my, yeah?
I have shared my points.
Okay. Anybody would like to give your points here? Shilpa, Kiran, Lalita, Pallavi,
Yes.
you want to
Well,
say something? I want to learn from you.
yeah, thank you so much, Padmaji, for giving me the opportunity. If you just to add on what Rajeshwari ji has said, and the book itself begin with the quotes. Just give me a minute.
Helen Keller.
Huh?
Pardon, pardon,
A
sir.
quote by Helen Keller.
Yes,
Alone we do a little, together we do so
yes,
much
yes,
work.
yes.
We do so much. And again, author is again and again emphasizing and the power of working together. He also quoted 1 and 1 is 11 that I love very much. और जैसे कि राजेश्वरी जी ने कहा, आई वाज जब वो बोली थी तो मैं आई वांटेड टू रिविजिट दैट कि अगर आपको कोई चीज़ चाहिए तो यू आस्क फॉर फ्रॉम अ मैन, but you want to get the work done, then ask from women to do. So how beautifully he said ki if you want anything to get it accomplished, the woman should be there. This line I found very much profound. And there are so many things, मतलब जो again again वो focus कर रहे हैं कि two heads are better than one. And पर इधर एक और चीज इन्होंने emphasize की है, when you are grouping yourself, just make very very sure कि you are working towards the common goal. Because ये इन्होंने लिखा है, there is nothing worse than working on a team where member have hidden agenda. तो इफ वी हैव दैट मच, मतलब अगर हम में उतना विजिलेंस आ जाए या mindfulness आ जाए कि we can judge who is working towards our and who are the hidden enemies. Maybe this thing they want to highlight. Yeah, I'm getting this from the hid, matlab I'm getting this message. And one last quote that I found very profound was just one last sharing. हाँ, कि अगर एक जैसे कि वो हम लोग ने हमेशा सुना है, इफ वन वुमेन, मतलब अगर वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट की बात करें, वन वुमेन एम्पावर मैनी वुमेन्स, मतलब समथिंग इस तरह का बोला था ना. अ, मैं अभी देख के फिर करती हूँ
50% of 7 billion.
या यस सर. सो यू आर सो इंटेलिजेंट, थैंक यू सो मच.
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Some quotes are like that only. So
And here networking also has been quoted again and again. So
Yes,
real
in fact,
conscious
absolutely.
also told that we are a social animal. We can't live with the people. We must be associated with the people. We should must uh, um have this must surround ourselves with the like-minded communities, or the people have the same thought or the vision, so that we can bring good changes in our society or in our life. So it's very essential. As we are reading the book, 5 6 people are there in Mansi. Also on Sunday also we are coming, we are sharing. See, I don't have the all knowledge, I'm not the perfect one. Some point Pallavi adds, some points Padma ma'am adds, some point Pinaki sir adds. So like this, we are getting so many of the valuable knowledge, what I felt by joining all these groups. And now I told my husband today, I have taken the pledge of complete, not pledge means this goal of taking completing 36 books. So he also told that I will complete at least 12. So he has not completed a single book. So I told him today that join any reading club of my community, then you will be able to complete at more than 12. So he told me, okay, just share the link.
Congratulations, Rajeshwari ma'am, again and again.
को बुला के पढ़ाती हूँ ना, मैं सोच रही थी, वो भी वैष्णवी उसका नाम है, और अभी 10th के एग्जाम खत्म हो गए, तो सी इज फीलिंग वेरी लोनली एट होम, तो मैं सोच रही थी कि उसको साथ में लेके बैठूं मैं
कौन
भी कल से।
वैष्णवी किसका नाम है? कैन यू?
मेरी बेटी का भी नाम वैष्णवी, आपके नाम वैशु, आपने क्या कुछ वैष्णवी बोला ही ना अपनी बच्ची का नाम?
हाँ नहीं,
आपकी,
बोलते नहीं है, उसका नाम वैष्णवी है। शी इज द ब्लेसिंग ऑफ लॉर्ड वैष्णो देवी ओनली।
हाँ, तो मेरी बेटी का भी नाम वैष्णवी है, छोटी वाली का।
I think Shilpa has raised her hand.
ओके शिल्पा, जस्ट से
Yeah, hi.
हाय।
Um, I joined a bit late, but I just want to add my tadka to whatever you all are saying. So, persistence, to me, is the fuel that turns ambition into achievement. And the author, she highlights that women, um, they face societal, financial, and one thing important is self imposed barriers. But we have this unwavering persistence to overcome them. And the self imposed barriers, I just saw it. I mean, I was talking to a friend of mine this morning, and she says, "Oh, I can't come or I cannot do this in the morning because I have to do something for some other people, some other family members." So I said, when are you going to be the first to attend to? So we are always giving, and that is our power. And if we can define our own why, which this would be a very strong innate purpose to keep us motivated, right? And I don't know if we, as women, how we take failure. But if we embrace failure, because we're not supposed to be perfect. The whole universe is a chaos. So each setback that we go through is a lesson and not a defeat. And if we adjust our strategies, so for me, it's like you're on a boat, so you have to adjust to the sails so that we know where the wind, um, to the wind, in the direction of the wind. So I think we are really good at it. I mean, how many times, as an Indian family, people come over without letting you know, and then they stay over, they stay longer, and then you've just cooked for four, and that four can become enough for eight. So we always, I think we are very adaptable. And we have always a network. We always, women have a network. And I think now we should, like, this group is for like-minded women. So if we choose and we have a support of people going on the same track, I think we are very powerful. And what yesterday, I don't know if you all were there. Who was there for Mehnosh ji's session yesterday? And he asked, so it was about the quarter. So we have finished the first quarter of the year. So he asked, one question was, so what have you achieved during this time? Okay. Then the second question was, whatever we have achieved, how have you celebrated?
Mm.
And most of us, I celebrate? No. I mean, some of them, they celebrated, they bought an ice cream or informed other people in the family or something like that. But most of us, we don't even know how to celebrate our own wins.
Yes.
And especially others win. Oh my God, how much we will do. If our son or if our daughter has passed the exam or something has happened, we will stand in that hot kitchen and prepare food for everybody. But when it comes to us, no. Then it is all lot so much of work. Oh God, I have to stand and I have to do it for myself. No, no.
You remember
And
what I shared as how I celebrated? You remember?
I think you said you bought a book or something, right?
Yesterday, after completing my 3 day capacity training,
Oh,
I took I took
okay.
my daughter to
Great,
the
Pinaki.
with my daughter. I celebrated that yes, very wonderfully. I have completed the 3 day session. So now let's have the food outside. Me and my daughter took the food in a restaurant.
Oh, good. So I think even these
Started
small
yoga.
wins, yeah, these
Very
small wins are so important.
Very
So
important.
for us, women, for women, I think we are biologically so well made or so well engineered that persistence isn't
In our
an effort. Because
Absolutely.
look, if you want to get the baby out of you,
oh my
you have to be persistent. You can't just keep on holding it. And by the way, I'm reading a book, or I just finished reading a book from Osho, and he has written that actually childbirth should not create pain. So I was just thinking, what shit is that? A man telling me I should not have pain? Okay, I must tell you, I have two sons, but I have gone through cesarean. Okay, they were too big for me to give natural birth. So, but so I did. I had other pain, no, because it was a cesarean. But I was just wondering, how can that guy say that? Then I read something from the Native Americans and the Indios in South America. And I remembered the Indios telling me, what pain during childbirth? And I was like, what do you chew? Do you chew some plant or something so that you don't have that pain? And there was this old grandma, and I had a translator. So I remember her telling me that if you resist, if you resist, only then you have pain. And I'm still saying, how do they know? But okay, I don't know how true that is. Maybe in when you are in with nature, you learn to open up so much that you don't have to go through so much pain. So going back to this, I think we are courage in action. Success for us, again, I say, for doing for others, we are so good at it. We will not, even if there are 15 people, we will prepare and make everybody happy with our food, okay? But when it comes to us, I think that's where we say, oh, Bhagwan. Like, okay, I'll give you an example of myself, okay? In Germany, to celebrate a birthday party, okay? Everything has to be done by one person, by myself. Okay, I invite 15 people, so for 15 people, I have to cook and do everything, and decorate and everything that I have to do. I did this for a few years. Then I said, I'm not gone stupid. I I'm going to celebrate like I used to do before. How? I said, I told my family, I'm the queen on my birthday.
Yes.
You take me out. I am not cooking for anybody. We go out, and we would do that. We would invite all our friends, and my friends would invite me for my
That's
birthday. And
yes.
here, but in Germany, and usually people don't buy cakes from outside. You bake them on your own. So you start preparing for the birthday a few weeks. And if it is in the summer, then you start freezing things so that you have a good birthday party. So I honestly, I don't celebrate my birthday anymore with them. I only celebrate with my family, and I always say I want something where we can go out and do some picnic. So I am telling you, when it comes to me, but when it comes to their birthdays, oh, they can invite everybody. I will be cooking and I'll be doing things for them. But I think um, I have made myself important on that day, and I say I have decided I'm not going to cook. So if I want to celebrate my birthday, I will celebrate it on another day, but not on my birthday. On my birthday, I'm the queen. So that's all that I wanted to add. So let's
Thanks.
celebrate together.
Thanks, Shilpa. Lovely
And let's
sharing.
let's come back to power of mastermind. Yes, Pallavi.
Yeah, पहले पद्मा जी शेयर कर दे, then I will share. I have just small add on to what Shilpa ji said. वो मतलब उसमें जो बुक में लिखा है, that I very much resonate with what Shilpa ji said. When things are going really bad, make sure you put on your lipstick. People are watching you and they want to see that you are confident, especially in the time of trouble. दिस इज़ वेरी प्रोफेंड। मेरे को लगता है जब आपके डिफ़िकल्ट टाइम्स होते हैं तभी आप सबसे ज़्यादा लोगों के फोकस में आते हैं। इफ दैट टाइम यू आर एबल टू कीप योर कॉन्फिडेंस, देन मे बी विक्ट्री इज़ योर्स। या
Absolutely. Very, very true.
और दूसरी चीज़ जो शिल्पा जी ने कहा थी, फेलियर डजंट मीन्स that you are not good, rather it can be powerful opportunity to examine and reassess the larger goal. Sometimes you fail for a reason, use that to plot your next path. Quite often when you one door closes, another one opens, and everything, even though you don't believe it at that time, work out the way it's supposed to, and the good and the bad. यस, व्हाट शिल्पा जी ऐड ने बोला उसी में ऐड करना था ये दो बात। थैंक यू सो मच।
I also want to add something about mastermind. So there's one line that came into my head. This mastermind is our secret weapon, because when one woman is educated or one woman comes up, she rises everybody, everybody. It is not only for one person, for one woman. So the whole family, the whole village comes up. And for having, so that is our power. You, so, okay, I don't want to talk. There is another example I'll give some other time. I think if we, um, I wrote down some points when I was hearing about the mastermind is, if I had to build a mastermind, I have to choose the right person to be in the group with, no like-minded people, which I said. If we then there has to be accountability, so meeting regularly. And right now I am on a mission, and I'm so excited because I was talking to someone, and there I don't feel there's a competition. There are enough fish in the sea. There are enough clients. So if we collaborate as women, you know what superpower we can have? And that superpower, let me tell you, will not be of testosterone.
Hmm.
Like right now, there are too much as testosterone, especially in North America. We need a little bit of estrogen. Okay, I'm saying a little bit because most of us, I would say most of us in the group, are already in a phase of in the phase where there's a decline of estrogen, a little bit of decline, yes, but this decline is also so organic, which helps us to focus on ourselves after giving so much to others. So let's leverage, that is, we have to leverage this biological transformation into our strength, and so that the strength that we all have as a group, we have diverse or different strengths, and we come up with stronger solutions. I think bas ho gaya, itna tadka bas ho gaya.
But I was unable to understand the meaning of
What?
chemical words. Yeah.
Kya? What were you? What could you not understand?
Uh, literal meaning of आपने जो बोला था ना, there's so much literal heterogen. Yeah.
There's so much of, what did I say? There's so, I've not written it down. So
She couldn't connect between estrogen and testosterone. She's
ah,
asking that what are those
okay.
chemicals all about?
So those are hormones in our body. Hormones are chemical transmitters. We have been talking about this, like dopamine. You remember dopamine?
Yes.
So these are, so we as women, we have some other hormones also. So men have also estrogen, but they are predominantly, what they have is called testosterone. Okay. And I was I was hinting sarcastically at, there are two people in North America, especially in the US, the one with the wig that he wears. Okay, Trump and Elon. So that's what I'm talking about. This testosterone over there. So there are male power. If you look around the world, look at Russia and Ukraine, male power. You look at Israel, male power. So it's time for women to rise. We need to get more estrogen because women have more estrogen. And this estrogen makes us soft, makes us supple, makes us caring. This is what estrogen is about. So when we are going through menopause, menopause is not only one period of time, it's a decades of change. So I'm talking about when there's less of estrogen in your body, you'll start looking after yourself. And that's why women, especially in the Indian society, there's a lot of conflict because you're staying in joint families, or and then you care for everybody, and then all of a sudden your body says, enough of caring. Now I have to care for myself. There's a conflict. But if we are wise, which we are, we take time to listen to our bodies, then we can also delegate the work to others, and we can go on our path to become, to look after ourselves and our goals. So the body has been engineered in such a beautiful way. I think we should leverage that. That is what I say. Got it?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Such a nice
MBA, my body is amazing. Super. Anybody would like to add to this, Kiran, Lalita, before Padma takes over?
सर अभी आपको भी शेयर करना है.
अरे मैं तो यहाँ पे सुनने के लिए बैठता हूँ.
In fact, Pinaki, first we should सुनने के लिए by Okay, okay, let me leave that. But what I wanted to say is, you've been so incredible, Pinaki. Thank you so much. Without bias, you're really advocating for equality. I should first, before jumping into it, hats off to you for that, and thanks to you for that. I really appreciate, I adore you here.
You know what Madam Thatcher said, Margaret Thatcher, she said that we are ready to cook, you go out and get the vegetables.
Yes.
That is what I read.
True.
That's what she said, right?
I I know the way you were sitting, I could read
You
you.
want something said, ask a woman. If you want something done, ask a woman. So if you want the food, ask a woman, she will prepare it. But if you want the ingredients, ask a man to get
So true, so true. अभी तो पढ़ा ये.
it. See, that's what NLP in action is all about. You know, using technical things in a real time situation so that you can connect with life. Yes,
Lovely
Padma, go
learning.
ahead.
This is a lovely, this chapter is so beautiful actually.
Amazing, amazing. You know, when I read that chapter last night, मेरा तो होश ही उड़ गया. Now, this is
In
much
fact,
more profound than the original work which Napoleon
absolutely.
Hill did. It's far
Yes,
more
yes,
profound, far more
yes, yes,
profound.
yes. I haven't read the original, but still, I can imagine like where it's just come out of that. And then anyhow, I was also reminded of our favorite ingrained thought, you know, uh, where it says that, you become the average of the five people you spend the most time with. So
Yeah,
this was much ingrained in here, no? Like as we were talking, because we'll have to surround ourselves with motivated, successful, and positive individuals, and
exactly, exactly.
so I could just connect there because this affirmation is what we have been doing every day. So automatically it came to me that, as we were reading, so I just thought I should connect this here. And this just came to me when since this was ingrained, I thought I will just express this.
Brilliant. Yeah, go ahead, Padma.
Yeah, I think all of them have, I mean, they've almost covered everything. Of like two minds create how the two minds create a third one, which is an invisible force, and so when the two minds come together, you can see a very powerful force that happens. And I think they've covered everything. You want me to go back to it again, or because I'm just going to repeat the same thing. Maybe one thing I can add here that by what they have missed is, like in addition to the uh, surrounding yourself with positive influences and making a synergy and magnified power. In addition to this, we can also eliminate the negativity and distance ourselves from people who drain your energy. This is like detoxing your circle, like where you can discourage or get disconnected from people who help who actually drain your energy and discourage the growth or undermining your confidence. So these areas you can just keep aside from, or keep away from these to rise to your this. I thought I will add here. And of course, fostering collaboration over competition. Yes, we have done that also. I think she just explained that. And I will say that, by waking, by walking, I mean,
Yeah,
yes,
it
by
doesn't matter if you're
a
smart.
line which said that, is it waking up or some I don't have the book, or I have to go back, but something which said that by waking up a woman, she will be waking up the world around her. That was a very, I'm not getting the exact line because I don't have the book in front
Hmm.
of me. So but that was a very encouraging statement, like it was very powerful, like making us feel like warriors. Like that was very profound.
नेकी सर,
Hmm.
And
आपको वो वाली लाइन पढ़नी ही पड़ेगी। मैंने भी उसे हाफ सेट बोला, पद्मा जी ने भी। अब आपको पढ़ के सुनाई दीजिए वो लाइन।
yeah, Pallavi, I didn't get you.
नहीं नहीं, प्लीज कंटिन्यू पद्मा जी।
Yeah. So this is it. I mean, I think like, see, if I need to go back again, like attributing of an how an effective mastermind group will be. So I have just noted down few points, but I believe that all of us have covered, like how the women women in the mastermind, why it is essential is women in particular, why it is more useful for women in particular is, we benefit from creating, in alliances with other women, because when they must have undergone some challenges in their life. So when we group together, when these women come together, we can meet these challenges and move forward. Hello?
Yeah, like this is the one we're talking about.
Where is this?
I have highlighted it. A world where girls are valued.
Ah,
Because
yes, 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 yes. A world where girls are valued because even
because they have so much to contribute, and that's the economic opportunity that the world is missing. And then a world
no,
where a
and
woman's
this is,
voice really makes a
I think
difference.
this is in Sisterhood Mastermind. This was not here. This was
Okay.
inside the chapter, but that's okay. I got the point. I think I just wanted to say that it's like it was so powerful when they said that, like by waking up a women, it is like, once the woman is so aware, and if she is very much in sense of achievement, when she's there, then it's like waking up the world. So much she does to the world.
Okay.
So that's what. No, it's not here. It is not at all in Sisterhood Mastermind. It was during the chapter as we read. I think all these are Sisterhood Mastermind
Yeah, these are sister
quotes.
mastermind.
Yeah. So this should be within the chapter. I wanted to write, but then it
Okay.
is
Okay.
so
See, we have
almost
to read this sister mastermind once again.
absolutely yes. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, carry on. Sorry.
Yes, yes, Pinaki. I have in fact, I have almost expressed like if I need to start again, I'll have to be doing the same thing again.
You don't need to start again, but if you find that something else needs to be added, we can add.
Mm,
However, I have a suggestion for all of you that if you're really that serious about finding out your masterminds, get them before you join the next session. At least in terms of people who have books,
like-minded thoughts. Yes.
yeah, who have like-minded thoughts, people who have written books, at least you can start from there. That you can pick up 5 books and who are the kind of people you want to associate yourself with. See, because you are, whoever you are now is a result of your association still now, or is a results of your association in the past. You remember I shared that quote with you?
Yes, yes. In fact, today these three C's were, I mean, four C's were here:
Yeah,
collaboration, confidentiality, commitment, and connection. This, it was also, yes,
yeah,
yes. Sorry.
that's what
Yeah,
you can apply to create a group. So if you want to create a leadership team, you can apply that.
absolutely, absolutely.
But personally, I would recommend each one of you to actually work on this chapter. It is not just don't leave it as something we just read it.
Yes.
Actually work on it. Sab milke. Get in touch with each other and at least work together. See, this one book, if you just make a little change in the title of this book, that Think and Grow Rich for Indian Women, you can make a new India out of it within next 5 to 10 years.
Totally true.
So in
I
that,
absolutely.
what we should start writing our work and what contribution we are bringing in our society or the places we work.
The
Pinaki.
point is, are you ready for that or not? That is the most important
Yes,
question.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I was thinking like that. Let's start our own story only.
Of course,
Padma.
we are ready,
Yes.
Pinaki.
And
No
वो दिखना
question
चाहिए ना, a
about it.
fly on the wall to be able to see it.
Yes.
It has to show up in our
I will
outside.
write my own, means my own story. Then Silpa will write her own story of a journey of coming. what she's doing, what successful work she's doing, then Padma ma'am story. So like that, we will ask all the ladies, and we will take one chapter for ourselves. Four, five, means 4 pages of mine, 4 pages of Padma ma'am, 4 pages. No, means like that. It's not like only four, five also we can take.
I was reading this chapter. There's so many organizations have
Hmm.
been mentioned.
Yes.
Hmm.
So many organizations. You can create an Indian version of these organizations.
Okay.
You can actually, matlab, we can, the foundation can be done in this reading club itself, in this reading fraternity itself. इतना बड़ा सोच होना चाहिए तब जाके बात बनेगी. छोटा मोटा सोच से ये सब बात नहीं बनेगी. चलो, I'm just getting
So
into the session, I'm reading the
some
book
guidance
together.
In fact,
I
Pinaki, yesterday, yeah,
Yeah,
would
that's what I'm
not
saying.
guide what we will do after doing the organization. We will help the women who are stuck somewhere like that.
tangible.
Yeah, can you throw some light on that organization so that it will help me to create and work for that?
You figure out, see, with all these organizations, you will find an entry in the Wikipedia. So
Okay.
if you just go to Wikipedia and search for all these organizations, you will find complete detail when they were formed, who were the presidents, who were the general secretaries, what were the intention.
Hmm. Okay.
And this book will help you a lot. This power of intentions. It's a very, very powerful book. It's a magical book, and that can transform you if you really want to get transformed. The whole book is written with only one thought in mind. If you change the
Yes.
way you look at things, the things you look at change.
Yes. 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 So true.
Just one thought, just one thought. Every day, these people are reading it in the morning, and normally at that time, I just do my morning walk and other physical activities. So sometimes I just share, otherwise, I just keep on listening. And when they share, when they read, almost in every chapter, in every word, in every paragraph, I just get this one message loud and clear. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And the most important thing where you should start, this is my recommendation, is in your case, your husband's, and my wife. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. You know? I'm telling you, it's an amazing experience. Same with anything, like when we're talking about masterminds, like one thing I didn't agree, where she was talking about that you can also uh, move away from toxic people. You don't need to do that. If you stay focused on people who are important for you, they will naturally get less importance and they will move away from your life. Because you can achieve something which is towards, you cannot achieve something away from.
Absolutely.
And that's what that's what we learned in NLP. Even the goal setting, you remember the
Yes,
goal
yes,
setting,
yes.
goal setting part. It has to be something towards.
Actually, yes.
When you say I don't want this, you're confusing your subconscious mind. Okay, I got your point. You don't want this, but what you want otherwise? So your subconscious mind only looking for one thing. Okay, मैं अब क्या करूं? What do I do now? You are telling me not to do this. You are telling me not to do this. Okay, I agree with that. But then what do I do? Because I can't sit idle, right? Subconscious mind is the only part of the mind which works as long as you live. Right from your birth till your death, your subconscious mind works. It cannot sit idle. Because if it even decides to sit idle, you're gone.
Gone.
Heart will stop, lungs will stop, kidney will stop, everything will stop. So subconscious mind को confuse नहीं करने का. So do not say that I don't want this. You be very clear what you want.
Yes.
So when you say I don't want this, subconscious mind is puzzled and it keeps on keeping that with itself. लेकिन इसे तो पता ही नहीं क्या चाहिए, तो चलो जो है उसी को अभी उसी को लेके झेलूं, है ना? So focus on that. You angels can create a new world out there. All of you can be Mother Teresa, all of you can be Madam Thatcher. It's you have to take a call whether you want to become that or not. Your names will be there in the books. People will invite you to listen to you. आप शुरू करो ना, देखो ना क्या होता है. करने वाले ही कम है, सोचने वाले और बात करने वालों की कमी नहीं है. Many, there are hundreds and thousands out there who are only thinking and talking. But on ground, people, action वाले लोग बहुत कम है. That's why there is no outsides, only insides. Inside plus action equal to outside. It will show up automatically. All right. Thank you so much, ladies. It's a wonderful session.
Yes.
Very powerful session. And we'll continue with this mastermind chapter, because there are a lot of quotes are there and a lot of work needs to be done. You have to have complete clarity, you have complete alignment with this mastermind concept, and strongly recommend that you find out people whom you want to become, or like at least you find out people who have at least written books, so that you can read their books and you can align your thoughts with their thoughts. And one of the best things that you can do is you just share these books in FELD Friday sessions, book review sessions. So when you are reviewing those books, basically you are sharing your own stories, your own experiences. This is what I read, this is what I implemented, this is what happened. And people will pay more attention to it. You don't need to review the entire book. Even if you just pick up one chapter and apply and you produce the results, you can talk on it for 10-15 minutes and your job is done. People don't love to listen for more than 10-15-20 minutes. So you talk for 15 minutes and your job is done. But make sure those 15 minutes are so concentrated that people will remember each and every word that you speak. Good, fantastic session.
Thank you.
A lot of works to be done. We have one more week to ponder on this entire chapter. Let's do it.
Sure.
So, I am so excited about this whole thing that last night I did my session, then I worked on the video, put it on the online, then I worked on the document, then put it on ready, then I read the book, read this chapter. So I went to bed around 1:30. So now I know that even if I don't read the book, at least something I will remember, because I was completely at alpha state during that period. So subconscious was picking up information. All right, cool.
Wait. I have a suggestion to make. I mean, just a suggestion. You were saying that we should read the mastermind, or we all agree that we have to read the mastermind again. So I'm just wondering if you have time, somebody has time tomorrow afternoon, we could all read it together once again. Should I'll write it in the group and then let's
You write
see.
it in the group.
Right. I'll write it in the group and then let's see if you'll have time. Even if one person comes, we can
Whoever
still
comes.
talk about it. Okay? Just wanted to let you know. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone.
Okay. Enjoy my evening session, Tuesday with Life Coach Pinake at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
Today we are talking about something very interesting, luck. So what is luck for you?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Bye-bye.